Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Sir, I'm fine. How are you, sir?
I'm very fine. Thank you very much.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, Sandeep.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Sriyan, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Actually, there is a load shedding. No, Sriyan knows it very well. Sriyan, in your colony also load shedding? Sriyan,
Yes, sir.
there is load shedding in your colony also, no?
No, sir. After 5 minutes, it has again recovered.
It's okay, no? No.
Yes.
That's lovely. So, I'm getting your class recorded, and if possible, I'll upload it in the YouTube, right? So, let's see. Today we will be doing linker, right? This is the last lesson that you have in your syllabus from grammar portion, right? So, good morning, everybody. I would like to welcome all of you. Shubhasri, good morning. Shandeep, very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And
Good morning, sir.
Shomabho, very good morning.
Sir.
Yes,
Good morning,
Tejashini, good morning. Tejashini, good morning. And Sriyan, good morning. Srija, good
Yes, sir.
morning.
Good morning.
Anushka, good morning. Shomili, very good morning. Tejashini, good morning once
Good morning,
again.
sir.
Yes, yeah. Tejashini, you have 2 accounts, right? Okay.
Sir, excuse me.
Yeah. One has left. Okay, fine.
No,
And
sir, I have removed
yeah,
one.
remove one, right. Tithi, good morning. And Anindita, very good morning. How are you, Anindita?
Sir.
Right. Good morning. And or 3, very good morning.
Makar Sankranti, sir.
Very good morning, sir. All of you. Good morning, sir. Now let me. Good morning. Very. Shapnil, very good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Now let me go to the class. I mean, what we will do today, right? Let me, as I told you earlier, that we are going to study linker, right? Linker. Now, do you have any concept
Yes,
about
sir.
linkers? Any idea that you might have done in the school before? Do you have any?
Sir, I think conjunctions.
Sir,
Yes.
Sir, a word which joins a sentence or clauses.
Yes, you are right.
So it is a word which joins some words or phrases or clauses.
Exactly. You know, linkers are conjunctions, you can say, but you know, some of the books write linkers and binders in a separate way, right? So let us do what is there in your book first, and then if needed we will take some other practice papers to understand this, right? And as I told you earlier, that linker is conjunction. Modern books write linkers and binders. Okay, so let me go to our lesson without much ado or without much delay of time, right? And Ankit, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir. Sir, I am
And
fine, sir. How
that's wonderful. I'm also very fine.
Good morning, sir.
Trishita, very
Happy
good
Makar
morning.
Sankranti, sir.
Oh, happy Makar Sankranti. That's wonderful. Yes. You are right. Happy Makar Sankranti. Now we have linkers, right? In this paragraph, let me call upon Shubhasri. Shubhasri, can you read this one? Just let me open some of my worksheets which will help you understand it better. Let me open this, please. Let me see, what is this? Yeah, this is. Now let me good morning Tejashini, once again good morning, and Shaptoshi, good morning. Shankalpa, very good morning. Shubhasri, can you read the lesson, read the question, worksheet number 1, linker. Now I'll tell you what the linkers. Let us move on with the lesson first. It is lesson number 11 of your book, and you know, this is about joining sentences, right? It is about joining sentences. Come on, Shubho.
Linkers. Worksheet 1. In the paragraph below, some words have been omitted. The words are written on the right. opposite the line they belong to. Find the correct place to insert such of the words. Mark the place with a slash and write the word on top. One has been done as an example.
Wonderful reading. So let me call upon Shubhasri only to do the first one and second one. First one is already done. Let us do the second one. Then I will call Anindita after Shubhasri. Come on.
Moti Guj means the pearl elephant was in the right side which Moti means the pearl elephant which was.
Okay. So now in the paragraph below, some words have been omitted. The words are written on the right. These are the words written, right? And what you have to find the place where this word, or this word, they are supposed to be placed. Now, Moti, carry on. Once again, repeat your answer. Moti.
Moti Guj means the pearl elephant which was the absolute property of his Mahot.
Okay, which means here you have to write which, right? So put a slash over here, which means the pearl elephant. After this, we call Anindita, and after Anindita, we have Sriyan, then Srija, then Ankit. Carry on. Anindita. Anindita, make it fast.
Sir, from Disha.
Okay, yes, you follow the screen. After this line, after which next line, third line in fact. Here, this line. Okay, Sriyan, carry on.
Yes, sir.
You read this one. First you write the absolute elephant was the absolute property of his Mahut. Carry on from here, from the last time where we left.
Mahut, Disha Moti Guj was the best of all elephants, but Disha was a foolish drunkard.
But wonderful, yeah. But Disha was a foolish drunkard. All right. Let me carry on with next Srija and then Ankit and then Otri. Srija.
Yes, sir. He would get extremely drunk when he had made enough money through the strength of his elephant.
Okay, he would get extremely drunk when? Okay, when he had made enough money through the strength of the elephant. Okay, let me call upon Ankit.
He would then beat Moti Guj.
He would then, very good, then beat Moti Gunj. Wonderful. Next, O3, and after O3 Swapnil, and after Swapnil Tithi.
The elephant, however, very patient.
Okay, the elephant, right? When we pronounce the word with vowel sound, the elephant was. Okay, please repeat your answer.
The elephant was, however, very patient.
Okay, this elephant was, however, or you can also place, however, the elephant was very patient. I think you can also place it here, right?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
In the beginning, it sounds better. However, the elephant was very patient. I think this will be better than this place. Understood? Or three. However, the elephant
Yes,
was.
sir.
However, the elephant was very patient. Very good. Okay. Next is Shopnil and after Tithi. Shopnil.
Never lose his temper. No, he would never lose his temper because he knew that Disha would embarrass his trunk and whip he had beaten him after he had beaten him.
Okay. Never lose. He would never lose his temper because he knew that Disha would embrace his trunk, trunk and whip. Acha. Who is this next at this?
Yes, sir.
Carry on.
He knew that Desha would embrace his trunk and weep after he had beaten him.
After he had beaten him. You all are genius. Can complete the sentence. This one, Disha.
Yes, sir. He would never lose his temper because he knew that Desha would embrace his trunk and weep after he had beaten him.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All of you are great. Now, I would like to request Somili to read this part, remember part. Somili.
Yes, sir. Remember, a word which joins sentences or clauses is called a linker. Linkers also show how ideas are related.
Wonderful, right? Somili, you read so nicely. Let me call Sandeep. Sandeep, can you read the whole thing with the linkers that we have joined right now? The whole thing with the linkers that we have joined right now.
Yes, sir. Moti Guj means the pearl elephant, which was the absolute property of his Mahut, but Disa Moti Guj was the best of all elephants. Elephants when Disa was a foolish drunkard.
No, no,
He
no, no,
would
no,
get
no, 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 no. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Read again. There is something wrong. Just check the things. Now, once again, repeat from here. Moti Guj.
Moti Guj
And Disha.
means
And Disha. Read from the
Moti
beginning.
Guj and Disa were good friends.
Carry on. Full. You have to read from top to bottom.
Moti Guj means the pearl elephant.
No, no,
which
no,
was
no. Moti Guj, which means, which is not understood. I think your microphone is not working. Shishwadeep, can you read from the beginning with the conjunctions, right? Come on.
Moti Guj and Desa were good friends. Moti Guj, which means the pearl elephant, which was the absolute property of his Mahout Desa.
No, no, no.
Moti
You already
Guj was the best.
you have already used no which. Moti Guj and Disha were good friends. Moti Guj, which means the pearl elephant, was the absolute property of his mouth, Disha. Moti Guj was the best of all elephants. But Disha was a foolish drunkard. He would get extremely drunk when he had made enough money through the strength of his elephant. He would then beat Moti Gunj. The elephant, put however here. However, the elephant was very patient. He would never lose his temper because he knew that Disha would embrace his trunk and whip after he had beaten him. Okay, so this is the correct forms. Maybe here some people may have some differences, but this is the perfect form. And we know the linkers are the words that join the words, the phrases, the sentences, right? A word which joins sentences or clauses, even words. Two words can be also joined. They are called linkers. Is it clear up to this much, children?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me call upon
Yes, sir.
Anushka. Anushka, can you read worksheet number 2?
Yes, sir. Sir,
This worksheet. All of you
sir,
keep your
please read
books
one more.
open in front of you. Keep your books open.
Sir, I am now reading it. Worksheet 2. Work with a partner. Look at the linkers in the box below. Each linker expresses a meaning. Write each linker in the appropriate column in the table that follows. Some have been done as examples. But, since, while, when, though, then, than, after, therefore, because, however, as, so that, although, whereas.
Okay, fine.
Contrast, reason.
Okay, now would you like to say all the words here which are to be put in these categories: contrast, reason, cause and result, time, and comparison? Let me call upon Shreyan. Shreyan, can you do this one?
Yes, sir.
Shreyan, you do the contrast
Sir,
one, only contrast. And let me call Tejoshini for the reason, cause and result. And after Tejoshini, we
Okay,
will
sir.
call Shankalpo for time. And after Shankalpo, Somabho will do this comparison, right? Please remember Shreyan, Tejoshini, Shankalpo, and Somabho. Carry on.
yes, sir. But contrast. Sir, what the wordsheet told in contrast?
Yeah, but is contrast. And next. Any more from this list? Contrast. Okay.
Though contrast.
Yes, though is contrast. THOUGH. Though is contrast. Carry on.
However, contrast.
Very good. HOWEVER. However, contrast.
Although contrast.
Very good. Although ALTHOUGH. So what are the words that gives you contrasting ideas? But, though, however, although. Thank you, Shreyan, and Anushka also. Thank you very much.
Sir,
Yes. Let me finish this one. Any doubt?
yes, sir. Whereas can also be contrast.
Whereas, let me check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, whereas can also be contrast. Wonderful. Whereas. WHEREAS. Wonderful. You are really genius. Wonderful.
So can we write while in contrast?
While sometimes used in contrast also sometimes, but while is actually time. No, it is a period of time. You can use
Yes,
while
sir.
in some places in contrast, really. Yeah, WHILE, but while can also be used in time. Okay, period of time. Let me come up to Tejoshini first. We will go for, because some of the
Yes, sir.
conjunctions can be used in 2-3 places, like. Okay, but in general concept, these are the words. Now, let me call Srija. Sorry, Tejoshini.
Yes, sir. Reason or cause or result.
No, you say
Because,
not result. It
therefore,
is called result. Result, not result. We have to
okay,
be
sir.
careful.
Result.
We have to be careful about the pronunciation also. Come on.
Therefore.
Because, okay, therefore, THEREFORE. Therefore, okay.
So that.
So that, wonderful. So that when,
And since.
and since, okay, where is it? It is there in your
So the second word.
second one. Okay, and since. Okay, SINC. Since you are saying and since, so I'm looking for and since. Okay, so what? Read
No,
them.
sir. The last word is.
Okay, read them all again, please.
Okay, sir. Because, therefore, so that, since.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Let me call upon one and only Shankalpo.
Yes, sir. Time. When, then,
They,
after, while.
then, after, while, while, while. Very good. So, while,
Sir, sometimes
then,
we can also use since
since,
in time.
yeah, since is
Yes,
point,
sir.
since is point of the time, right? SINC, since is the point of the time. Since can be used
Excuse me,
contrast.
sir.
Yes, yes, three.
Sir, we can also write then. THAN, then.
Then is contrast, no? Then is used contrast
Sir,
is
comparison.
sorry,
Comparison. Sir,
comparison.
comparison.
Sorry, it is comparison, not contrast. It is in comparison, not than. Then THEN, then is the time. Okay, then is in comparison. So Mabo, carry on.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, the comparison. Sir, then, as and as, whereas and then.
Then, not then. Next,
Sir, as and as.
then comparison. Anymore?
Sir, whereas.
Whereas,
Sir, whereas.
whereas. You can also use while for comparison. I say Somabo is very intelligent, while Strian is very wise, right? So you can also use while, while. Okay, while is also used is in a
Okay, sir.
time. See, time. While is used as contrast,
Sir,
comparison,
as,
time. Come
Sir,
on.
and as us.
As,
Sir,
yes,
as us.
as dot 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 as. When you are comparing, no, Srija is as intelligent
is as good
as
as.
Chanakya, as good as. Hmm? Sandeep is as good as um, many persons, as good as his best friend, right? As good as tall as brave as, etc. So you have got all these things. Now, Shomabu, please repeat all these comparison conjunctions, I mean linkers. Please
Yes, sir.
read it.
Sir, from the contrast.
From your comparison, this one.
Okay, sir. Sir, then, as, when, and while.
While. Okay, fine. Now let me call upon Devangshu. Devangshu, can you hear me? Sandeep, wait. Let me call Devangshu. Take your microphone closer, and you have to read all the conjunctions that have been categorized, that have been put into these categories. Come on, all the conjunctions. Devangshu, don't take much time. Take your microphone closer and read. Devangshu, I'm calling you. Okay, Devangshu is not able to hear. I don't know why.
Sir,
Let me. Trishita. Okay, Trishita.
yes, sir. Con, cons, con,
Contrast.
contrast, but through, however, although, whereas, while.
Very good.
Reason, cause, or result. Because, therefore, so that, since. Time. When, then, after, while, since. Comparison. Then,
No, don't pronounce
as,
then.
whereas,
Pronounce
while.
then.
Than, than, as, whereas, while.
Wonderful. You all are genius. Very good, children. So let me move on to the next part here. Worksheet number 3. Sandeep, and first read this one. Worksheet number 3. Sandeep, take your microphone closer.
Yes, sir. Worksheet 3. Mrs. Paul is quite fed up with the contrast, contrasting habits and tastes of her children, Lin and Sri. One day she prepares a table to check what their habits and tastes are really like. This is what the chart reads.
Come on, read this chart.
First,
Food.
food, lean, Indian, Sri, anything but Indian food. Hobbies, lean, painting, Sri, playing football. Reading, Lynn comics, Sri adventure stories. Dresses, Lynn formal branded, Sri not particular wears, formals only on occasions. Outing, Lynn movies, family picnics. Sri prefers to be with friends.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sandeep. You read so well. See, this is a comparison chart. So, contrasting and comparison chart between two persons. Two persons are Lean and Sherry. Now,
Sir, what
when
I
we
am contrasting
contrasting and
Excuse
comparing.
me, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Anushka.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, go
Sir,
ahead. You're most welcome to ask. Come on.
sir, what do you mean by contrasting habits?
Contrasting habit means suppose you have a habit which is just the opposite to the habit of your sister. Suppose I love to play cricket, but you love to play badminton. So I can say we have contrasting habit, not the
Yes.
same habit. Understood?
Still
Contrasting means
opposite habits.
opposite, right? Contrast means opposite, right? Say Tejoshini loves to eat chicken, but whereas Srija loves to eat mutton and Ankit loves to eat ilsa
Sir, can you
fish.
please
Yes.
explain this again because had left the meeting.
Oh, I understand. Actually, we are reading worksheet number 3 and Sandeep read it so well. And we are talking about the word called contrasting. Contrasting means opposite. Like when I say Shankalpo has the habit of playing football, and on the other hand, Shreyan has the habit of playing cricket, we can say they have contrasting habit, right? Contrasting habits, right? Look at this Indian food and anything but Indian food. But here, but mean except. Here, but is not conjunction, but is preposition, conjunction. Okay, so it is not conjunction. Here, anything but Indian food means doesn't like Indian food. Painting and playing football, just the opposite. See, contrasting habit and tests. Then here, comics, he likes adventure books. So everywhere there is opposition. Like he likes formal branded dresses. On the other hand, S-H Shrey, S-H-R-E-Y, Shrey, S-H-R-E-Y, Shrey, he loves to no particular dress, anything will do, wears formal only. Okay, no particular, or wear formals on particular occasion or on occasions, right? Now, an outing, going out. Now he likes to go to movies. I mean, Sleen likes to go to movies and family picnics, but Shrey loves to be with his friends, prefer to be with his friend, right? So this is what we had been doing. Now let me call upon right from the, I think Devanshu, can you
Sir, can I read?
no, Devanshu has not read yet. I don't know what happened. Devanshu, is your microphone working? Fine. Devanshu, can you hear me? All right, Devanshu is not able to hear. I don't know. Many times I tried to. Yes, take your microphone closer. See, I am just very close to the microphone. You know why? Because I want to talk to you nicely. Take your microphone closer, as close as possible. Maybe 1 inch. Sorry, I cannot hear anything from. Let me call upon Anindita also. Anindita never responded. Anindita, could you read this question, please? Anindita, read this question.
Mrs. Paul later writes a diary entry about her children's habit and taste. Complete her diary entry by filling the blanks with appropriate linkers of contrast. Do not use one linker more than once.
Okay, very good. Can you try the first one? Now, you can use linkers, the ones that we have talked about right now. You can use any other, these are the linkers, right? These are the linkers that we have talked about: but, since, while, although. Okay, therefore, let me show you a group of linkers. Look at this. These are the subordinating conjunctions, right? Subordinating conjunctions. We have two kinds of linkers, mainly coordinating and subordinating. But correlated conjunctions, many books write this correlated conjunctions, they are actually, they belong to this group, right? This group. This group. So there are
Sir,
about,
either or neither nor.
yes, so this is the least of the conjunctions. Now let me come back to the lesson, please. Okay, now let me request who was reading, Anindita. Can you read a little more here?
I wondered if every family has kids with such startlingly different habits and tastes as my kids have. When it comes to food, Lynn is so fond of Indian food
Use any contrasting, no,
that
no contrasting conjunctions. Look at this contrasting. These conjunctions you can use, huh? But, though, however, although, whereas, while. This you can use. So you can write contrasting conjunctions. Can anybody say but? Though, though, though.
writing but
Hmm? Although,
Whereas,
thoughh, although, whereas, where,
Sir,
whereas,
whoever.
while,
Sir,
however,
Sir,
whoever.
I think but.
while.
however. Okay, now you can use them. Now, Anindita, carry on. When it comes to food, carry
sir,
on.
I think but
Okay, you want to say but, all right, but Sherry will read.
but Shrey will have anything but that. Of course, boys and girls do differ in their hobbies and taste for music, reading, etc. For instance, Shrey is a very keen football player.
Football player. Look at this. And lean, but
Whereas Lynn
whereas lean prefers. Okay, you can write
to,
where, where, as lean prefers to spend time. Carry on, read.
Lynn prefers to spend time painting.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
Lynn loves
Okay, let me call upon Tejoshini or Trishita, any one of them.
Yes.
Tejoshini or Trishita. Tejoshini, okay.
Okay, sir. Lean loves reading comics, while Stray has a wide collection of adventure stories. However, Stray is not particular about clothes. He is like Lean when it comes to formal occasions. He does agree to wear formals. When it comes to outings, Lean looks forward to going to movies or picnics, whereas Stray prefers to be with his friends.
Acha, whereas is already
Sir,
used.
whereas is used.
You can
Sir,
use
can we solder?
although, ALTAL, sorry, although spelling, yeah, although or though. Although, better you write although.
Sir,
ALT,
sir, instead of while, can we use do?
though. While, you can use while, no problem. Hmm. A
Sir,
L.
we can exchange contact whereas position.
No problem, no problem, no problem. These are all contrasting. Okay, so although and though they are same in use. Okay, so Prince picnics, although Sherry prefers to be with his friends. Now that's a lovely, lovely thing. Let me call upon,
Sir,
yeah, yes, Shreyan.
sir, sir, what is the difference between contrast and comparison?
Comparison means, contrast means mainly the opposite, right? And comparison means you are writing similarities as well as oppositions, right? Comparison and contrast. When you are comparing, you are trying to find the similarities as well as dissimilarities. For example, if I'm comparing you with another of your friends, I mean Ankit, so I say Shreyan is very intelligent and Ankit is very intelligent, but Shreyan loves to play football, Ankit loves to play badminton. This is comparison, right? But when I say contrast, I say Shreyan loves to play football, whereas Ankit loves to play badminton. This is contrasting. Understood? So, contrasting is the part of comparison. Comparison means you try to find similarities also. Hmm? Compare. You are trying to find out similarities and dissimilarities between two things, two places, two persons. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let me call upon Ankit to read from the first to last of this diary entry of Mrs. Paul.
Yes, sir. I wonder if every family has kids with such startlingly different habits and tastes
Startling, no?
as my
Startling means
kids have.
surprising. Huh? Startling means surprisingly different habits. Huh? Startling means surprisingly different habits. Okay. Read.
Have anything but that.
No, I could not hear. I could
Of
not hear.
course,
Ankit, I could not hear from you. From again, from when it comes to food, you start again from here.
when it comes to food, Lean is so fond of Indian food, but Shrey will have anything but that. Of course, boys and girls do differ in their hobbies and taste for music, reading, etc. For instance, Shrey is a very keen football player, while Lean is a very keen football player.
Okay. I think
While
while no, I'm losing sometimes your connection. Your words are not coming and reaching me. Shapnil, carry on from here. Shrey is very keen football player from here. Shapnil, Shapnil.
Sir, my screen got hanged. I can't see your presentation.
Okay, all right. Tithi from here. Shrey is very keen football
Yes, sir.
player from here.
Yes, sir. Shrey is very keen football player, whereas Lane prefers to spend time painting. Lynn loves reading comics while Shrey has a wide collection of adventure stories. However, Shrey is not particular about clothes. He is
About
like Lynn
clothes, huh?
when
About clothes, huh? Say clothes. About clothes.
about clothes. He is like Lynn when it comes to formal occasions. He does not agree to wear formals
He does
when
agree.
it
He
comes.
does agree. Hmm?
Yes, sir. He does agree to wear formals when it comes to outings. Lean looks forward to going to movies or picnics, although Stray prefers to be with his friends.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, all of you. Now let me call upon Shomili.
So may I?
Acha, let me call first Shomili. I'll be coming one. I'm trying to call one by one everybody. Shomili, read this one worksheet.
Yes, sir.
Then Shreyan will come, and then others I will give. Only Devangshu has not read so far. I don't know what's wrong with his microphone. Well, children, carry on.
Worksheet 4. Look at the pairs of pictures given below. Write at least one sentence about each. Drawing a comparison between each pair of pictures. One has been done as an example. Eco-friendly and cheap. A bicycle is more eco-friendly than a car. A car is faster than a bicycle. Bicycle is not as expensive as a car.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. So, okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Well, switch off your microphone. Very good. Now, children, when you are using conjunctions, I mean the linkers, they make your sentence sound better, sound more meaningful. Now you are comparing, contrasting, right? So it brings a flavor in your language. Now you have pictures here. One is already done. Now let me call upon Shreyan to use this, right? This picture number 2, and then I will call after that. Devangshu, can you talk to me? Devangshu?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take your microphone closer. Your sound is very soft. Devangshu will say number 3, and let me call upon.
Sir, may I tell?
Okay, Srija.
Sir, may I?
Okay, Srija. Now Tejoshini, you have already told Srija, and then Trishita, right? Trishita will be fine. Srija number 4. Okay, and let me carry on. There are many. I will give it to everybody, I suppose. Okay, Srija has again come. Okay, Srija, can you hear me? Okay, Shreyan, you start this one, number 2.
Yes, sir. 2. A village is greener than a city. A city is not clean as a village. A city is more modern than a village.
Loudly, take your microphone. Your sound is not as good as it's supposed to be. Once again, repeat your answer.
Yes, sir. So now am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, but your sound is very faint. I want a louder sound because it's getting recorded and it will be published in the YouTube.
Okay, sir. A village is greener than a city. A city is not clean as a village. A city is more modern than a village.
Wonderful. Okay, very good. Next one. You can also use different sentences.
Excuse me,
as
sir.
Shreyan,
Two
just a
sentences.
minute. As Shreyan has already
Okay,
used, we can also use different other contrasting or comparison, the conjunctions related to contrast and comparison, right? No problem. What Shreyan has done, wonderful, that is. Now let me, yes, Anushka, what was your question?
Sir, 2 sentences because he was telling fast now, so I can't.
Okay,
Could
all
not
right.
write.
Now you understood?
Yes,
So
sir.
what was the last sentence?
Okay. Shreyan, could you repeat your answers because they could not hear your sentence once more, please?
Yes, sir. A village is greener than a city. A city is not clean as a village. A city is more modern than a village.
Okay, fine. Wonderful. Next is, who was it? Number 3. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. I think Srija, if I'm not wrong. Number 3 is Srija.
Sir, I was told.
Acha, who is number 3? Please. Okay. Anybody can do this, number 3.
Sir, may I?
Okay, go ahead, Anindita. Anindit,
The television is most in
carry on. Carry on.
the radio is portable than television.
Repeat,
The
repeat, repeat
radio
again.
is
Repeat it again. First sentence.
the television is most entertaining than radio.
More interest, more entertaining, not most. Huh? Television is more entertaining than radio. Good. Next sentence.
The radio is more portable than television.
Good. And third sentence.
The radio is more popular than television.
Good, very good. You can use also other comparisons like television is usually bigger in size than the size of radio, and on the other hand, radio is cheaper than the televisions. Okay, all right, like that you can use. Now number 4, Srija.
Yes, sir. Rahul is fatter and taller than Ravi. Ravi is thinner and shorter than Rahul.
Wonderful, very good. Number 5, Dearly. Good morning, Dearly. Okay.
Morning, sir.
All right. Good morning. Now, come on. Number 5. Who was number 5?
Shatrishita.
Trishita. Okay. Trishita. Okay. Trishita is not responding. Let.
So may I?
No. Tejoshini. Then after that, I will give you.
Yes, sir.
After that, I'll give you Sandeep. Huh? Tejoshini.
Question number 5. Milk is more nutritious than cold drinks. Cold drinks are tastier than milk. It is safer to have milk than to have cold drinks.
Wonderful sentences of comparison and contrast. Good sentence. Very, very good. And let me call upon, yes, Sandeep, see, he requested. Shopnil also requested. Shopnil, I'll go for the next one. Sandeep, carry on.
Yes, sir. A lion
Take the
is
microphone
more
closer. Your
ferocious.
microphone is very, very, sound is very faint.
A lion is more ferocious than a snake. A snake is more poisonous than a lion. A snake is not so dangerous as a lion.
Okay, yeah, okay. But there may be a difference, no? Some people might think that snake is more dangerous than lion. There may be. But what you have said, that is according to your opinion, you can use that. More poisonous, more dangerous,
Tell that,
ferocious, and dangerous. Yes? Yes, Rija?
sir, can we tell that a snake is as dangerous as a lion?
You are, yes, definitely. A snake is as dangerous as lion, or lion is also as dangerous as snake. Both way you can say, that is comparison and contrasting. Lion is more ferocious than snake. On the other hand, contrasting. Snake is more poisonous than lion. All these things. Thank you, Sandeep. That was wonderful. That was lovely. Up to this much, everybody understood the lesson here, linkers that we are using.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a very
Yes,
good
sir.
class. I really love this class. Let me call upon next, whom I told, Shopnonil. Please read worksheet number 5.
The
Shopno.
old man out. Work with your partner. Look at the groups of words, each of which contains an odd man out. Write down the word which you think is the odd man out and write the reasons. Why is it odd? Use different linkers to give your reasons. One has been done as an example.
Read the example and we
1.
will do number 2.
Horse, cow, mouse, knife, lion. Odd man out? Knife. Why? Knife is a thing, whereas the others are animals.
Wonderful. Very good. Now can you do this one?
Sir, can I tell number 2?
Yes, yes, of course. Which one is odd?
Sir, June, January, March, Spring, May. odd man out, spring. Since spring is not a month, it is the odd man out.
It
It's a
is
season.
the season. It is the name of a season. Thank you very much, Shopnil. You are really intelligent. Now let me call upon Diali. Diali, number 3.
Yes, sir. Plate, bean, soap, sandwich, apple. Plate, because plate is a thing and others are food items.
Okay, plate is a thing and others are food item. Bean, soup, sandwich,
Sir,
apple.
we can also say that
Plate.
plate is a utensil and the others are eatables.
Eatables, wonderful.
Plate.
Yes, yes, yes. That way. Okay, all right. That's what. Okay, Diali, once again repeat your answer.
Plate. Plate is a thing or utensil and others are eatable.
Eatables, wonderful. Very nice. Good job. Now, next one is Shaptoshi. Shishudip, I'm very sorry. I always call him Shaptoshi. I don't know
Excuse
why.
me, sir.
Shishud, yes. Shub, Shubhasri,
Can
you
I
will,
take
yeah, you will try number
the
5.
chance last?
Yeah, Shubho number 5 and Shisho number 4.
Green, big, orange, brown, red. Odd man out, big. Why? Because green, orange, brown, and red are colors, whereas big determines size.
You can also different contrasting, but, however, although, though, not only just whereas. Now, Shubho.
Yes, sir. Paris, New Delhi, London, New York, Colombo. Odd man out. New York. Why? While all others are capital cities, New York is only a city.
Oh, wonderful. Paris is the capital, New Delhi is the capital, Colombo is the capital, and London is also the capital. But New York is not the name of a capital. It is not a capital city, but it is a very big business city, right? That's a wonderful answer. Now, who is the one, the last one?
Excuse me,
Yes?
sir. Can I write New Delhi? Because why? Because New Delhi is not in abroad, whereas
Okay, yeah.
all the other places are in abroad.
That way also you can compare.
Sir, but the Paris people writes the answer, then the other four are abroad for him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
yes,
then any
you are
foreigner
right. You
will
are right.
write
Since you
any
are,
other.
yeah, very good logic, Tejoshin. You are really intelligent. Suppose, if you are a person from France, no, Paris, French. If he writes for him, then what he or she will say, isn't it? Understood?
That the other state, other things are other places are foreign for him,
Yes,
abroad
then
for him.
other place, then Delhi will be foreign for him or her. Wonderful logic, very good. Give her a big hand. This logic, wonderful. Please put your hands together for this logic. You have to be very logical, right?
So
Wonderful,
may I tell number
wonderful.
8?
Now number 6, I
Thank
told somebody, right? Is it Sankalpo? Sankalpo,
or
okay.
3.
O3. Okay, O3,
Yes, sir.
O3, O3, O3. O3.
Yes, sir.
Come on, number
Yes, sir.
5, number
Cycle,
6.
bus, car, motorcycle, bicycle, bus, car, motorcycle, truck. Uh, sir, cycle, because it
Cycle or
is not a
bicycle?
vehicle. Sir, bicycle.
Or bicycle. Why? Why? Reason you have to give.
Sir, can I say?
Let me
So can I
ask
Sir,
say?
may I tell?
Shankalpo. Let me
Sir,
ask
may I tell?
Shankalpo.
So bicycle runs with manpower
whereas the others use motors.
Motors, and they consume, petrol or diesel, okay, fuel. But here in bicycle you don't need. Yes, it is uh, another thing, no,
So it is eco-friendly.
they are eco-friendly. The bicycle is eco-friendly, the others are not eco-friendly. Bicycle is not, doesn't need fuel like petroleum or diesel, but the others they need. In this way you can find out the reasons, right? Okay. All right.
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
Sir,
I
my
have
one
not
is
written
wrong.
that.
Sir, my one is wrong.
No, 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 that is not wrong. What did you say, Shankalpo?
Sir, can I tell my answer?
Wait, just a minute. First, let Sankalpo clear.
Bicycle runs with manpower, whereas others use motors.
Wonderful, wonderful. No problem, no problem. Yes,
Bicycle did not
yes, Shandeep.
bicycle do not pollute bicycle do not pollute the air.
Pollute the environment where the
Sir,
other
I have
vehicles
written
they
another.
pollute. Okay. Yes, Shubhashree, tell me.
Odd man out. Bicycle. Why? Bicycle has two wheels, whereas the others have four wheels.
Very good, wonderful. Four wheels, very good, wonderful.
But
Sir,
motorcycle
motorcycle
has
doesn't have
two.
Motorcycle doesn't have four wheels. Right, 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 right. Motorcycle doesn't have four
It
wheels.
is two.
It has also got two wheels. Shubho, understood?
Sir, sir, can
Yes,
I say?
sir.
Okay, okay. Now the next one is those who have
Bus
not
cars
answered.
the crabs for.
Shomabho for a long time he has not said. Anushka for a long time. So Shomabho number 7, Anushka 8.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Number 7. Odd man out. Sir, neighbor.
Neighbor, right? Neighbor is
Sir,
all. Why?
sir, neighbor is not a family member where the others are our family member.
Okay, fathers and they belong to the same family, but neighbor they do not belong to the same family. They are next to our family. They are living people next to our house. Okay, neighbor. That is a very nice. Yeah. Yes. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice, all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, but Rija is saying
Yes,
that
sir.
she is
Yes,
not
yes,
able to
sir.
hear my voice. Let me call Anushka for the last one here.
Yes, sir. Tea, coffee, coke, bun, lemonade. L- l- Bun. Bun
Okay,
is a food item, whereas tea, coffee, coke, others are drinks.
okay, they are different kinds of drinks, right? Okay, fine. And this is a food item. All right,
Yeah,
drinks
drinks
and
or beverages.
pardon, pardon. Hello, hello. Can you?
Drinks or beverages.
Beverages, yes, that's a better word. Beverages, they are called beverages. That's a better word. Beverage or drinks. Fine. Now let me call upon Ankit for a long time. Is waiting and waiting and waiting. Devangshu, is your microphone working? Okay, I don't know. Devangshu joins the class, but he never responds. I need to talk to his parents today. Okay. Tithi is there. First, let Ankit, yeah, Tithi and Ankit, right? Tithi, first you start the Ankit, then Tithi half from this. Ankit, you will start from from the beginning, and then up to this much, you will say, and Tithi will do this part, right? Come on, Ankit. Worksheet number 6. Ankit, can you hear me?
In the Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Read the paragraph below. Fill in the blanks with appropriate linkers indicating time. The children had been enjoying the bright sunshine on the beach, but all of a sudden it became very cloudy and dark. After about 15 minutes, it began to thunder. When they looked up, they could see lightning in the sky.
Okay, when or any other, when they looked up, they could see. Uh, okay, you can say the lightning when can be used a linker. Okay, lightning in the sky. This was quite unexpected. Now, Titi from here.
Yes, sir. This was quite unexpected. It had been sunny since the work began, and there were no signs of rain. Frightened, they all rushed towards their school bus. Um, they felt safe when they had a gun inside.
When or as soon as. Okay, as soon as or soon after they had gone. Okay, they felt safe because also they felt safe because you can because also after hmm, after etc when. Okay, okay, so you can say they felt safe because they had gone inside, or they felt safe after they had gone inside. They felt safe when they had gone inside. Okay, right. Now let me call upon.
Sir, in the first blank, can we use when? So
Yes,
in the
yes,
first
you
blank.
can interchange. Okay, okay. Now, Srija, you read from the beginning to the end nicely with a better voice because it's getting recorded, I told you, and it will be published today only. There will be a premiere. Come on, Srija.
Yes, sir. Sir, I will read the passage.
Yes, from the beginning to the end so that everybody gets to hear it nicely and clearly.
Okay, sir. The children had been enjoying the bright sunshine on the beach, but all of a sudden it became very cloudy and dark. After about 15 minutes, it began to thunder. When they looked up, they could see lightning in the sky. This was quite unexpected. It had been sunny since the work began, and there were no signs of rain. Frightened, they all rushed towards their school bus. They felt safe after they had gone inside.
Wonderful reading. That was super. Very, very good. Thank you, Srija. And Rajana, good morning, child. I missed you a lot. We had been having the class since what time? Since what time?
So 9:30.
9:30 almost. 9:46. Right. Okay. Now let me call upon who has read very less. Devanshu has not read. Trishita is there, but Trishita is not responding. I don't know why.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Trishita, if you can respond, you can read this
Yes.
one. Then Shreya and I'll take you up. Right, Trishita? Take the microphone
Look
closer.
at the
Take the
map
microphone
below.
closer. Right, because the sound needs to come.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, your mommy will say, "Oh, where is your voice? It's not. I can't hear anything." Come on.
Yes, sir. Look at the map below. Imagine you are Shital who lives in H number 13 on Park Avenue Street. Your friend is at post office in your locality. She calls you up to ask the instruction to reach your house. Complete the following instructions that you gave her by filling the blanks with suitable linkers of time.
Well done. Now, can you do the first one? So, look at the map below. Imagine you are Sheetal who lives in mostly house number. H number is house number 13 on Park Avenue Street. Your friend is at post office in your locality. She calls you up to ask for instruction to reach your house. Complete the following instructions that you gave her by filling in the blanks with suitable linkers of time. So, linkers of times, when, while, then, after, before, these are the linkers of time. Okay, can you make one sentence? Now, where she lives, she calls you up,
Yes, sir.
and your friend is at post office. You can see the picture where she is. Post office is here. This is post office. She's calling, and where you are, where your house is, here you are, right? Come on.
Yes, sir. Reaching my house is quite simple. Step onto the Banker's Street and look straight ahead. You will see the Rose Lane. Cross the Banker's Street and walk along the Rose Lane. After you have walked about 100 yards, you will reach a crossing. You
Okay,
will reach.
Lynn, and what did you say after you have walked? Here after, right? After you have
Yes.
walked about 100 yards, you will reach a crossing. Crossing what? This is the
Sir, who
crossing,
is
no?
telling?
Yeah, this is the crossing. What is there?
So we can write when.
Okay,
When you reach the crossing,
so after you have
We can
walked
write
about 100 years, you will reach the crossing. Dash you the crossing. Acha, when you reach, yeah, you can use when. Okay, or you can even say, acha, yeah, when you reach. Carry on, carry on.
When you reach the crossing, turn right. Keep walking ahead even.
Even
Mm,
so if
After.
even
Sir,
after
after.
even after.
even after you cross the bank. So keep walking even after you cross the bank, right? You cross the bank. Carry
Yes.
on your right.
Even after you cross the bank on your right.
okay, sir, after.
Walk after 50 yards.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, walk after 50 yards.
Dash, you will notice a row of houses on the left. Okay, very easy. It starts with T.
Then,
When
Then, okay,
then
then you will notice a row of houses on the left. House number 13 is my house, right? That's a wonderful. Let me call upon once again, Devanshu, can you read this whole passage? Devanshu, I'm calling you many times now. I need to call your parents,
Yes, sir.
telling them you are not responding a single answer. I don't know why. Read this one. Take the microphone.
Reaching my house is is
Quiet.
quite simple.
Mm.
Step
Take the
into
microphone closer.
step into the
Mm. Take the microphone closer. Now, this is too much. I'm very sorry to say. Okay, now Anushka, read this one. I don't know why she is not reading. Anushka or Tithi, anybody. Anushka or Tithi.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Sir, I will read.
Yeah,
Reaching
yeah.
my house is quite simple. Step in onto the Banker's Street and look straight ahead. You'll see the Rose Lane. Cross the Banker's Street and walk along the Rose Lane. When you have walked about 100 yards, you will reach a crossing. When you reach the crossing, turn right. Keep walking ahead. Even after you cross the bank on your right, walk about 50 yards. Then you will notice a row of houses on the left. House number 13 is mine.
Wonderful. That was lovely reading. Lovely reading. Rajunna, are you here? Rajunna? Okay, Rajunna is not here. Somili, can you read this worksheet number 8? Somili.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Worksheet number 8. Imagine the editor of our school magazine has asked
Of
you
your
to
school
write an
magazine.
article
Of your
for
school
the
magazine. Of your school magazine.
of your school magazine has asked you to write an article for the school magazine on the topic STEM girls, their habits and hobbies. You have made a survey and collected the following data. Based on the data, write an article comparing and contrasting the habits and preferences that exist among teenage, teenage,
Boys,
teenage boys and girls. Give reasons for their choice.
can you make a few things? Let me see if they have given the part. Yes. Fair draft here. Okay, first you have to read and then reread and then you have to write coder. No, this is there. So we have two more passages. Let me. What time do your is your class starting today? At 12 o'clock, children.
12:05.
Okay, so I think should I continue or should
12:05.
I leave you?
Sir, you can continue, no problem.
Because you must be having your food now. Okay. All right. Let me call upon.
Sir, you please leave us.
Leave us. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, can I?
All right. Let me do this last one, eighth one. Then I will leave you. Let me. Yeah. Just be with me, Tejoshini. Come on, do this one, Tejoshini.
Yes, sir. Sir, I will read this one.
You can make. Can you make for the teacher? Remind the students the coder. No. All right. Actually, it's the.
Yes, sir. Will I say the
Yeah. Yeah.
will I
Sure.
draft it?
Sure.
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Teenagers, their habits and hobbies by ABCD. There are many differences as well as a few similarities in the lifestyles of teenage boys and girls. For instance, if we compare their playing habits, boys spend a lot more time on playing than do girls. But as regards reading newspapers, etc., both devote equal amount of time to it. However, when it comes to TV viewing, girls spend a little more time on it than boys do. In studying, girls are way ahead of boys. Girls devote a lot more time to studying than do boys. So far as pursuing their hobbies is concerned, there is not much difference between them. Boys spend 7 hours per week on their hobbies, whereas girls spend 9 hours per week.
Can we give her a very big hand, please? Can we give her a very big hand, please? All of you, please. Everybody. Wonderful. That was a lovely composition with a lot of words of contrast and comparison. Definitely. Yes, there may be a
Thank
change.
you,
There
sir.
may be a change. I don't have any problem. You can change certain here, but the way she presented the whole thing, it was a lovely presentation. Tejoshini, may God bless you. You have done it. Wonderful compositions here. Wonderful. Right.
Thank you, sir.
I know. So 2 more lessons are left, I suppose. And you people have your class. So I'll just call it off here and call it a day here. And I would like to thank all of you children. We will take these 2 lessons much in some later time, later hour, 9 and 10, 2 more. But children, I would like to thank you very, very much for joining me. Today it was an extra class for you. I know some of you have taken your valued time to join my class. I'm very, very grateful to you. And thanks for joining this class, and wonderful children, wonderful students, and very intelligent. But children, those who were reluctant to speak out, I would like to tell them, please speak out, because by speaking only you will learn, you will be able to understand various concepts, and that will help you a lot. I hope that you have enjoyed the class. Yes or no?
Yes, Yes, sir.
Now the concept of linker is clear. Linker is the word.
Yes, sir.
Actually, linker is the word that joins two words, two phrases, two clauses, right? And it makes the sentence sound better, read better, etc. So thank you children for joining me in your class. I would love to have you again in the next class. And today's class will be what is called uploaded in the YouTube of my channel, and when it is uploaded you are most welcome to view it and enjoy it once more. Thanks for being with me for this class, and that is a wonderful session, right?